Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English, and this is your favorite YouTuber Mukesh Soni, and this is the last lesson from the first semester BCA. Do not go gentle into that good night, a famous poem by Dylan Thomas. And here in this video we are going to have the discussion of 2 marks questions based on this poem. Let's begin it. Question number 1: who wrote the poem Do Not Go Gentle into That Good Night? The famous poet Dylan Thomas. What is the central idea, the central theme of this poem? Resistance against death and the inevitability of mortality. What does that good night symbolize in the poem? It symbolizes death. What is the poet's advice regarding old age? He says to burn the rave at close of day and resist the end with passion. What does the poet mean by rage against the dying of the light? He urges people to fight against the fading of life. What do wise men know about death? Wise men know that dark is right. That means death is inevitable. Why don't wise men go gentle into that good night? Because their words have not made a significant impact. Forked, no lightning. What do good men cry about at the end? They lament how their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Why do good men rage against the dying of the light? They regret that their actions could have been brighter or more impactful. What do good wild men celebrate in their lives? The wild men caught and sang the sun in flight. They celebrate life's intensity. The wild men celebrate life's intensity. Then, what realization do wild men come to too late? They grieve the sun they celebrated as it disappears. They grieve the sun because by the time they celebrate it, it disappears. What do grave men see near death? The grave men see with blinding sight and understand the intensity of life even with the blind eyes. What metaphor is used to describe the energy of the blind eyes of grave men? Blind eyes could blaze like meteors. Who is the poet addressing in the final stanza? The poet is addressing his father. What does the poet ask of his father on the sad height? He asks him to curse or bless him with the fierce tears. What does the phrase sad height symbolize here? It symbolizes the edge of life or nearing death. How is repetition used in the poem? The phrase do not go gentle into that good night, and rage against the dying of the light are the repeated for emphasis. What type of the poem is this? This poem is a, we can say, a structured form with repeating lines and rhymes. It's a villanelle type of poem. Then what tone does the poem convey? The tone conveys here urgent, passionate, and defiant. And the last question: what is the poet's main message to his father? The poet's main message to his father here: to resist death fiercely. They have to face the death fiercely and live with passion until the end. So this is how the 2 marks questions I have tried to gather, and for more summary or for more in detail, you can watch my video on this lesson. I've done the summary, and the summary will also bring out many important questions answers. So friends, in the description box, you can find all the lessons, summaries, links, all the other videos, all the other lessons, 2 marks questions also, and maybe very shortly, you'll also get the model question paper discussion. Thank you so much for watching the video. Comment the video, like the video, subscribe the channel if you're not done it. Thank you so much. Stay in tune with Mukesh English.